hard to believe that you're a grandfather.
I am, yes.
Several times over, I believe.
Yeah, I have 2 grandsons. Thank you very much. Thank you. My oldest daughter married a young Scotsman from Glasgow named Adam Sinclair, who I actually was doing a film with when they met. And I was taking care of my younger daughter, and I made the terrible mistake of asking Adam to take my older daughter around the island in Hawaii where we were working, thinking that he would be scared of me and not kiss her. And
he's from Glasgow. What did you expect?
Yeah, I know. I should have known better.
Yeah.
And anyways, the 2 of them fell in love, and they've been married for about 8 years now.
Wow.
And I have one grandson. His name is Hamish, which no one in California can pronounce. and the other one is Quinn. Yeah.
How nice. And do they call you Grandpa, Gramps?
Well, it's really funny. Between Adam's Scottish accent and my daughter's Californian accent, Grandpa or Grampy went to Grumpy. And so he calls me Grumpy. And then when he finally realized what that meant, he thought it was hysterical, so he still calls me Grumpy.
And are you a grumpy Grampy sometimes?
No, I'm not, I think. I think I'm not. I get a lot of this from my oldest daughter, which is, I wish you were this much fun when you were raising me. But no, they're amazing. They really are. And Hamish is now almost, he's 6½, almost 7. And where I'm shooting Touch, they live literally around the block. And so when he finishes school, he comes to work with me, and we hang out. And he just absolutely adores the young boy playing Jake, my son. So it's been a fantastic time.
Okay, and now here's something exciting which I found out about Kiefer. Were you a rodeo champion, or you took part in a rodeo championship?
I rodeoed in the USTRC, which is the United States Team Roping Championships, and it's a circuit. And I rodeoed with a guy named John English, and I did that for about 6 years.
Wow.
Went to the national finals for the USTRC in '94, and I believe in '96. The first rodeo I won was in Arizona.
So you won a rodeo?
I won a few, yeah, but that was the very first one.
And so you can ride, but at the moment, if we were to say to you, could you ride a cow or bull right now, would you be up for that, or would there be reasons why you couldn't do that?
Well, I would be absolutely not up for it.
Oh.
I was shooting a film with Woody Harrelson, and we were, excuse me, we shot in New Mexico, and it was a thing called the Cowboy Way. And we shot in New Mexico, and then we were going to New York to shoot the rest of the film. And it was our last night in New Mexico, and we went to this big old cowboy bar. And it was a bunch of guys that I had rodeoed with. And the kid who was running the bull had said, hey, you know, my girlfriend's back there. It would be so cool for me if I could just run the bull with you on it. And we'd had a few drinks, and I don't think that's a very good idea. And he said, oh, please, man, it would mean so much to me. And I said, okay, fine. So I get on it, and I didn't realize how much he wanted to show off to his girlfriend. So I strapped in, and I'm just being very relaxed about it. And he goes, whack, whack. My head hit the bull in the front. Then in the back, I broke 2 fingers, and I split my pants from the crotch all the way up to the back of my belt. And it was one of the nights I wasn't wearing underwear.
Wow.
And so... So it was the longest exit out of a bar I've ever had, because I had to get the 2 pieces of jean clenched in my bottom and literally had to walk out like that.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Good to see you all,
Yeah.
And then got my fingers fixed,
Wow.
so I managed to keep it all intact.